Have you ever wanted to read a letter that was meant for someone else? Have you ever wanted to travel the world but didn't have the time or the money? If so, you are in the right place. Welcome to In My Voice, the podcast where we read letters and share travel stories about places by our guests. I am your host Bwanaheri, and each week I'll guide you through these two different yet fascinating worlds. In the first segment, we'll read letters written to listeners like you about a variety of subjects, from heartwarming stories to heartbreaking experiences. These letters offer a unique perspective on the human experience. Some of them will make you laugh, while the others will bring a tear to your eye. But they all have one thing in common. They are written from the heart. In the second segment, we will embark on a journey to explore the world through travel stories. We'll visit exotic destinations, meet interesting people, and experience the joys and challenges of traveling. Whether you are a seasoned traveler or someone who's always dreamed of seeing the world, you will find something to inspire you in these stories. So, join me every week as we dive into these two fascinating worlds. In My Voice. I promise you won't be disappointed. Subscribe now and don't miss an episode. Don't be crying on your birthday, mama. Tell them it's your birthday. Stay away from bad vibes and all the drama. Tell them it's your birthday. Oh, I love this song by Mviri, the storyteller. And I'm in good spirits. Hello. In My Voice family, Bwanaheri here. Ready to dive into another episode where we explore the highs, the lows, and everything in between on this journey called life. Today we are unpacking the joys, the struggles, and the societal pressures that come with aging. And folks, let me tell you, life's throwing me a curveball right now. Because guess what? Let me let you in on a secret. The age I am turning is scary. I'm sure we've all seen this statement. Somehow, if you haven't, at least you're hearing of it for the first time from the In My Voice podcast. Look, I have seen on social media very many people on their birthdays throwing a meme saying the age I am turning is scary. I don't know how true it is for very many people, but for certain, there are people who start worrying a lot when they turn a certain age. And it's really scary. Okay, maybe not that scary, but let's be honest. Even just turning 26 in the Ugandan years feels like a whole other ballpark. Suddenly, all those auntie whispers about settling down and giving them some grandbabies seem to be echoing a little bit louder. Am I right? Yesterday was my birthday, and trust me, the messages, I loved them. But of course, it's a day to feel special, and there are people who are genuinely pouring their heart out, telling you how special you are to them and how important they feel you are to their lives. And yesterday, I felt really good. But then there are those backhanded compliments about how fine you're turning, and you're still not married. We've all been there, am I right? Anyone else out there feeling that invisible pressure cooker starting to simmer as their birthday candles pile up? Don't worry. I see you. This episode is for all of us navigating the sometimes confusing world of aging expectations in our beautiful yet occasionally so nosy African society. Let's face it, birthdays can be a bit of a double-edged sword. On one hand, it's a celebration. A chance to reflect on another year of life's experiences, hopefully good ones. But on the other hand, there is that nagging voice in the back of your head asking, have I accomplished enough? Am I where I am supposed to be? These are very valid questions, by the way. And then there is that auntie already sharpening her finding a wife or husband jokes. And your mom, she's slowly hinting about grandchildren. I want them grandchildren, my son. Like they are overdue library books. But before you drown your sorrows in a bowl of luombo, yeah, I would rather luombo because, let's be honest, cake is overrated. Let's take a deep breath and think about this whole birthday thing. Is it really a thing? Like, we Africans, I didn't celebrate anything and call a birthday when I was young. I didn't know I even had a birthday until I had to fill in that form in school asking me what's your birthday. I do not remember that stuff, man. Look, I get it. Turning 30 in Uganda can feel like you're eating any street food warranty just got expired. And you are not allowed to buy Rolex from your favorite Rolex guy because people be like, you're 30 and you're still eating chikomando for dinner. Suddenly, everyone seems to be asking, when are you settling down? Like it's a normal exam you have to pass. But here's the thing. That pressure, it's all relative voices. I recently spoke to my uncle and he reminded me that life isn't a race to some predetermined finish line. Back in his day, 30 was practically ancient. But now, 30 is the new 20s. The point is, societal expectations shouldn't dictate your happiness. Like that birthday song by Mviri, the storyteller. Do what you want. Enjoy your life how you want. As the great Chinua Achebe once said, the sun will shine on those who stand before it shines on those who kneel under them. Let's take a moment to appreciate how far we've come and anticipate the brighter days ahead. So, let's ditch the birthday blues and focus on the good stuff. Growing older isn't a death sentence. It's a promotion. Think about it. You are no longer that impulsive teenager making questionable decisions fueled by a sip of Uganda waraji. You've gained experience, learned from your mistakes, hopefully, and built a solid foundation for the future. And that foundation doesn't have to be a stable job, a relationship, or financial stability at that. It can be something as simple as emotional intelligence, a deep sense of self-confidence, and a strong network of supportive friends. Or even the wisdom to navigate life's challenges with grace and resilience. I always tell my friends back home that just surviving a day in Kampala is a skill most people do not have. Surviving a day in a city, come on. So I'm always telling them when they ask me about the things that I am doing and all, I'm telling them I live in the city. Dimuna Kampala, And guess what? You've probably accomplished a whole lot already. Maybe you aced that promotion you were working towards. Finished that course. Paid that debt that has been eating you up. Repair that friendship with your best friend that really you had fallen out with. Or maybe you finally mastered the art of making perfect rice. Not soggy because you put too much water, or not ready because you put too little water. Because let's be honest, that's a life skill right there. Many people would wish to make perfect rice, but they can't. Take a moment to celebrate those wins. Big or small. They all add up to the amazing person you are today. So there is nothing to beat yourself about. Now, turning 30 or whatever doesn't mean life suddenly stops. It's just a new chapter, a chance to write your own story the way you want it. Maybe you finally decided to pursue that travel dream of climbing Mount Rwenzori. Or maybe you start that killer business idea that's been brewing in your mind. Or maybe you finally decided that it's time you gave love another try. The possibilities are endless, voices. So, this birthday that you've just celebrated, like me, or you're about to celebrate, instead of freaking out about some arbitrary number, let's celebrate the journey, embrace the growth, acknowledge the achievements, and get excited for the incredible adventures that lie ahead. Because let's face it, a year older is just the beginning. Birthdays are reminders of new beginnings each and every time we celebrate them. As we come to the end of this episode, I hope our exploration into the pressures surrounding birthdays and societal expectations has inspired you to question the rush and embrace the freedom of your own journey. Remember, dear listeners, life is not a race to the altar or a quest for validation through societal milestones. Let us find solace in the unknown, courage in authenticity, and joy in the unfolding of our unique stories. Enjoy your birthdays. I just did mine. Don't forget to subscribe to the In My Voice podcast for more inspiring episodes. Stay mindful, stay present, and always remember to cherish the journey. Until next time, this is Bwanaheri, wishing you all the joy and wisdom life has to offer. Ciao, adios.